It's Lori. I am Lori Tom of LoriT.com, and my mission is to spread writing love like bread. Wait, like butter on bread, not like bread on butter. That would be wrong. So, spreading writing love like butter on bread. And I did my first Facebook Live last week, and upon reflection, I'm noticing that I'm wearing the same exact thing that I wore last week today. So I just want to let you know that I do have other outfits. The red lipstick will probably always be here because I am nothing without my lipstick. But anyway, what I want to talk about today is seriously one of the best things that I do to improve my own writing. It's one of the things I try to help students do when I'm teaching them in the real live world. And it's one of the best things I think parents can do with their kids because it actually involves no writing at all and it doesn't create drama and you can do it super stealth. So, what this is looking for golden lines in your reading. So when I read two ways. I read for enjoyment and understanding. I just want to absorb the book that I'm reading and love it or hate it, as the case may be. And even books that I don't like, I still can find golden lines, just an FYI. So I also read another way, which is reading like a writer. I am searching for things that I can do in my own writing from the book that I'm reading. That's a really different way of reading. So a golden line, how I define that is when I read something and it just stands out to me, what I often train myself to do, and this just becomes a habit over time, I train myself to ask, okay, what did the writer do that made me pay attention to that? Because that was a choice that the writer made. And if it got my attention, I want to know why. And you don't have to get all English tutory about this. You don't have to be like, oh, he put the verb here, and this is the rule, and this is the name of the conjunctive, blah, blah, blah. That sounds like a disease. But anyway, so all I do is I just pay attention to it. And then I think, is that something that I can do in my own writing? Is that something that fits my voice or the genre of writing that I'm doing in that moment? So let me give you an example. Okay, I have a book put here very carefully. There we go. This is All the Light We Cannot See. And I love this book. It's a fabulous book. Some people don't love it. That's fine. You can still find great writing in it. So I am someone who, anytime I see colons used, I get a little nervous because I don't really know all the rules for colons, and I look them up all the time anyway when I'm editing my own writing or a student's writing. But Anthony Doerr uses colons in a really interesting way. And I'm going to just read two sentences to you. Now, I did do something where I wrote them down, and let's see. Can you see that on your screen? I don't think you can. Let's see if I can get that to show up. I wrote them. See, this is me learning how to do this. Okay, show. Okay, I'm not actually. Let's see. Oh, well, I'm just going to read them to you today. Hey, at least today I got the little label thing to show up. So this is covering my screen now. All right, I'm going to just read you through these two sentences. So here's one. Wind, immediate, bright, sweet, briny, luminous. The roar rises and falls. So what he does is he just writes wind, colon, immediate, comma, bright, comma, sweet, comma, briny, comma, luminous, period. The roar rises and falls. I love that structure. That would be easy to do in my own writing. I could say like chocolate chip cookies, colon, melty, chewy, the taste entices me to have 25 more. So, you can copy that in your own writing. He also does another one with a colon that I just paid attention to. And I am a definite highlighter, post-it noter person because I come back to these books to look at them often. So here's another one. The weather in this place, you can feel it between your fingers. Okay, that's a great sentence. Here's the way he wrote it. The weather in this place, colon, you can feel it between your fingers. That is such an easy sentence to mimic. The chocolate chip cookies on the table, you can feel them going down your throat. I don't, you don't have to know all the actual perfect rules. It's really good on your SAT test and all that kind of stuff, but you don't have to know every single thing. You can use these golden lines to really influence your writing. And again, like for example, if you don't know, oh shoot, is that first word after the colon capitalized or not? Go back and look and see how Anthony Doerr does it. Doerr got like National Book Award finalists and everything. If Doerr can do it, you can do it. So anyway, that's my big tip for this week. And if you're doing this as parents, don't like make a worksheet. Don't do, drill this as an exercise or something. Just say, oh my gosh, you guys got to see this sentence. It's so cool. I might do that in my own writing and then move on. Just keep doing it. You're trying to create a habit of mind. You're trying to get people to read like writers. So that's my story for today. I will say that I posted about this on my blog, loriT.com, earlier this week. And I took some golden lines out of All Over But the Shoutin' by Rick Bragg. Fabulous book. I'm not done with it yet. And I also took golden lines out of Charlotte's Web by E.B. White. And both of these authors did a similar technique. And so I just talked about that. I hope you enjoyed this little tidbit. Please subscribe to my newsletter and my website so you can enjoy even more tidbits from me. And I promise next time, if I go live, I will wear something different. Thank you very much. And I appreciate that you listened in.